here's some takes. You're funny. Here's some takes from Facebook. The question was, should he be a spokesperson for products that have anything to do in alignment with young people, with kids? And what do you think about that? Before I
well, no,
and
I'm just using Kobe as an example again because I thought he wouldn't be able to recover quite so much. Okay. And now he's like, I think he's like at least the top 2 or 3 number one, selling jerseys, yes. 2 or 3, well, I think, other guys
athletes,
right?
Athletes.
And now he's back on commercials. Some that they have to make him a Muppet or whatever. Wow. It's not like they haven't really totally embraced him. Let's bring them Black Mamba back.
Wow.
Wait a minute, we're gonna have Kobe say Black Mamba. Let's have a puppet do it, and that'll be better.
Yeah. Well, it's the alter ego deal. I think Penny Hardaway's people started a long time ago. Speaking of Penny Hardaway, Carl Poston gave him a call, sort of chatted about this a little bit. So if you can remember the Little Penny days, here's a fella, here's an agent who is,
Tyra Banks.
Yes, Tyra Banks, all of these different people involved in it. Penny Hardaway, I know he had a lot of things go wrong, but you never heard about it. And Carl Poston has represented some of the best NFL and NBA athletes in the history of the sport. He was voted in Sports Illustrated top whatever 75. But one thing that he's done really well, just even as a sports agent, and I'm going to say for a sports agent, he's done this really well. He's contained the garbage. Mm-hmm. He's and I think that the difference between Carl Poston and Tiger Woods people. Tiger Woods people are not in this for the same Pied Piper-like mission that Carl Poston was, representing African-American athletes, dealing with some of the cultural issues and so forth. So because of that, you're more prepared to take a punch. You expect some things to happen. I don't think the Tiger Woods people expected anything like this to ever come out before. But it just shows you how when you're prepared but also ready, you can be skill set, have it all there, but when you get hit by a punch, if you're not used to it, you haven't been trained, right. Hey, and so I'm using that as some kind of analogy there. Vince Young, a modern day screw up, okay? After the whole Michael Vick situation, you look at I'm willing to say one of the worst sports agents ever in the history of it, who's just, messed up this guy.
Tell it like it is.
Major Adams, okay? I was a part of that, okay? I was able to come in and do a lot of things. I'm the guy that got the 4 o'clock in the morning phone call, fix my mess, help this, help that. Oh, bleep, 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 help us out. Well, when you look at it and you figure out how many of these guys have so many people around them, so much ass thrown at them, I'm gonna say it, titty thrown at them. Mm-hmm. It is what it is, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it. All right, Tiger Woods is no different from Vince Young. The difference is who's representing him. Right. The difference is both of these guys are very successful. One has more history. One at least he admits that he's black. Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
You're right.
All right. So,
right.
But what can we expect out of athletes? What should we expect out of athletes? Is it enough to say, hey, you're worth all this money, you're a role model for me? I don't think that they should be.
I've stopped looking at athletes as role models and all other people as role models a long time ago because they let you down, especially the ones that are way up here, and then when they make a mistake, you get knocked down. We wouldn't be talking about this if he didn't get in that Escalade and hit that tree and fire hydrant. So there's one thing. I mean, we wouldn't be. I think I'm in your shoes. I've been in your shoes too, as a sports reporter, as a sports anchor.
Okay.
And I go out socially. I go out to clubs. Okay. I go out to titty clubs, strip clubs. I see people out, these famous guys out. And they're,
we talked about that once.
But I don't, that's me. I'm in my private life too. I'm in my private zone too. I don't want people talking about me in my private life. Then again, I'm not married and have kids. Okay. I think when you invite that into the situation, you're not just failing whoever maybe have this false idol worship of you, but you're mainly hurting those folks.
Wow.
You're mainly hurting those folks.
So now we're getting into the family part where we're talking about kids, family values, and things like that.
Right.
Where he's stepping out on wife and kids.
Right. And you're inviting danger. And Steve McNair, just a graphic example of a good guy. I'm assuming he's a good guy. I saw Steve out, and I saw, every once in a while he'd be in Houston and things like that. You're having a good time. You're having a good time. Great player, one of the greatest of all time. And he just made a tragic mistake. Picked the wrong broad. Wow. And I'm sure Tiger is in a different, social
So we
setting,
thought. So
you know,
we thought.
But he's still picking up waitresses,
hoochies,
porn star, almost anything that walked really and was blonde.
Yeah.
Hoochies. You know, right? And so it's like, dude, you know, do Jordan rules. And I think people in the business know about Michael Jordan too.
Yes. He was a fan of the coochie. He
took it to a whole new level, and you never heard about it. None of his mistresses ever came out.
Yeah.
You know, and his marriage eventually ends.
Yes.
And it wasn't because they're sick and tired of each other.
Yeah.
It was. But
in fairness, social media was not around as it is today when doing Michael Jordan days.
TMZ and those things, those are killers.
Yeah.
Those guys are sharks.
In seconds, boom. I remember it happened with Vince. They put something out, Vince is all drinking, and he's turning the bottle up, and he just looks horrible. I mean, he should have been training, let me tell you that. Anyway.
But it comes down to responsibility. You know, your individual, be smart about it.
There you go.
Be smart about it. And then, on the flip side of that coin, you can get a knucklehead like Charles Barkley, who makes every kind of mistake in the world, but he's a knuckle. Everyone loves him because
everybody.
And I don't get that. I really don't get how guys could he's like John Candy or something, Jim Belushi or something like John Belushi.
He's a little heavy too, so I mean people like the ball head guy.
And the thing about Charles is he goes, sorry, got busted.
Yep. Yeah.
Last time he gets busted in a car, and it's like he tries to tell the cop, "Oh, I'm chasing that girl to get a blowjob." You know what I mean? Come on, that's on record. Really that's on record. Don't sue me. It's on record. I read that.
Okay. Okay. Well,
TMZ.
If it's not on record, it's strong opinion.
It is now on Facebook record.
Wow.
We're just trying to save you, Tiger. That's
Save
all.
Tiger Woods.